Hello. Hi, how are you guys? This is Devaney tuning in. So I just did a video explaining that I'm doing a home office renovation, and I just wanted to talk to people a little bit about how to paint a bedroom. I've been painting since I was small. Growing up, my stepdad was a school teacher, and in the summer he painted. So that was my summer job. So what we're doing now is we're going to paint this office, and I'm just going to take you in here and get started on some of our supplies, right? So here is the room that we are in. This is our home office. Everything has been removed. So everybody does things differently. Generally, I either move everything to the center of the room or take everything out of the room. It's really easier, honestly, if you take things out of the room because then you just have an open space to work with, and it's a good thing for spring cleaning too. So we started by vacuuming all the areas. We're actually going to use the rug that's on the floor as our drop cloth because we are going to put down engineered flooring, and I'm going to do a video about that later in the week when we get that done. It's going to be my first time doing it, so hopefully everything goes over well. So one of the things that I start by doing generally is tape. There's a lot of different types of tape that you can buy. There's a lot of different tapes that you can buy. Frog tape is one of the ones that is supposed to be no bleed, and it is works very well, but it is a little bit more expensive. So if you don't want to go for the frog tape, what you can do is you can just use the regular painters or masking tape. You're going to take this and you're going to put it, as you can see, I did it around all the trims in all the door frames. There's many edgers and things that you can purchase, and they will tell you, no bleed, but I just talked to the guy at Home Depot, and, I found the same thing. If you want to buy an edger, that's fine, but don't believe anything that's telling you that you're not going to have to actually go ahead and tape. It's a step that you really want to take, okay? This room is going to need probably 2 gallons of paint. It's 186 square feet. I actually only bought one. And the reason that I only bought one is because once you mix paint at the store, you can't take it back. And so I'd rather go ahead and see how much I can get done with one and then go back to the store. You can do it another way. You might want to get them both because generally you have to be careful. You want paints to be mixed at the same time to make sure when you do another coat that it's going to match seamlessly. Okay, so here are some of my supplies here as well. I decided to buy this handy dandy tool, and afterwards I'll tell you how it works. This you put on top of your paint can so that it will help you to easily be able to pour. So I saw that at Home Depot and I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and try it and do it. Okay, here are some drop cloths for those who need it. And this is actually what I'm talking about. This is actually a refill for a paint edger, which I realized that I can't find mine anymore, so I should have bought a new one. But it looks like this. This is the picture. And you take this right along your trim, It works really well to get done faster, and it gets really good coverage on the paint. However, the problem with this is that you're still going to have to put tape around the edges. I wouldn't do it without tape around the edges, okay? So, I'm using a mask because it's very dusty in here and I do have allergies. So I took a Zyrtec this morning and put this mask on, which is really helping to keep my allergies at bay all day. We also use the paint tray. You can buy a liner for this if you would like, and it makes it really easy for just throwing it away and clean up. A lot of people buy cheaper roller covers. I used to do that. Now I buy Purdy. Wooster's a little bit more expensive, but the better your products, the easier your paint coverage is going to be. So it's just better to go ahead. These are 3 for $10 at Home Depot. And so I really like the Purdy brand. Because I live in Texas, which I don't understand why they do this here. I'm from Ohio and I lived in New York, and everybody knows that. Texas is a great place, but it's a little different. And so they texture the walls here in the homes. And so this has a 3/8 inch nap on it because it is for space. It is for walls that have texture on them to help you get the coverage that you need. Okay. So I vacuumed the room. I'm using my wet and dry vac to get up any sort of the spider webs or any sort of dust that's on the wall, and then we're going to get started. So I'm going to end this stream, and then I'm going to come back as I show you how we're going to actually put the paint on the wall. But let me finish the prep, okay? So you're going to tape all your edges. This room has crown molding too, and we're going to do the ceiling today as well. It'll be my first time doing the ceiling, so you'll do it with me. And so we're going to tape both sides of the crown molding too. So I'm so glad you guys are joining me for this project. Talk to you later. Bye.